Did it! We won!
Now at 6, parents rejoice outside a courthouse today as a judge blocks a sex offender from being placed in their community. Good evening, everyone. I'm Pat Harvey. Protesters had argued the La Crescenta neighborhood is filled with children near a school and a community park, and it was just too dangerous. Well, the judge agreed. CBS News' Rachel Kim is live in La Crescenta tonight with that ruling. Rachel.
Well, Pat, Calvin Grassmier's attorney said his client is a changed man and is ready to begin a new life and fully intended on complying with every stipulation of his release. Well, today, a judge eventually decided that a house on Freeman Avenue is not the right place for him to live. Residents there are thankful for that decision. Cheers, hugs, and tears after these La Crescenta residents heard the news they'd been fighting for.
Oh my God, we did it! We won!
Our children can now sleep at night, our mothers can sleep at night, and those victims of sexual assault can now go back to the healing.
Alex Gardner and dozens of people who live in the Briggs Terrace community celebrated a judge's decision to block the placement of 66-year-old Calvin Grassmier in their quiet neighborhood. Grassmier was convicted of rape and sexual assault of a minor, and he's been under state supervision for decades. Last November, the court ordered his conditional release to begin outpatient treatment and supervision. When these residents heard this house had been identified as his potential home,
Not in any neighborhood!
Outrage followed.
I cannot think of a worse location to place an individual like this.
Residents say the neighborhood has more children than houses, a community park within a mile, and an elementary school within 2 miles, and no street lights, which they believe would be unsafe for children walking in front of his house. Lori Montes would have been Grassmier's next-door neighbor. She said if he was allowed to move in, she would not have let her grandchildren come over anymore.
When we would go swimming or anything, he could see right directly into my backyard. Then for myself, being in the house, he also had full vision into my bathroom and into my bedroom as well. I felt like I was going to be in prison instead of him.
These residents believe even though Grassmier would have been required to wear an ankle monitor and require an escort to leave, the risks were too great and undeniable. They're relieved the judge agreed.
The conditions that we want on is that we have no cell service up here. It will be difficult to track him with a GPS. We have no streetlights. We have one road in and out.
Gardner tells us this home should never have been proposed in the first place. He says there's a problem with the system in which the state hires a private contractor to find proper housing in cases like this.
Not only are they responsible for assessing the suitability of the neighborhood, they are also the ones that receive the contract to secure the individual. So there's a conflict of interest in the system that leads to places like this being proposed.
These Briggs Terrace residents say even though they've prevented a sexually violent predator from moving into their neighborhood, their fight isn't over.
This is not just about our community. This is about all the communities that will suffer this same fate unless the laws are changed. We will be an advocate for wherever this placement happens next.
LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger has authored a motion to promote transparency in future court proceedings on conditional releases and the residential placement of sexually violent predators. Now, the next hearing on Grassmier's release is scheduled for June 25th. Reporting live in La Crescenta, Rachel Kim, CBS 2 News.
All right, thank you, Rachel.